7:47, welcome back. This is CTV Morning Live. Good to have you along. Last night we celebrated our relaunch yesterday with a big tweet up last night over at
Fat Tuesdays.
Fat Tuesdays. Thank you, Kathy. And Kathy Buckworth was there, simpatico.ca feature writer and tweeter extraordinaire. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Did you have a good time last night?
I had a fantastic time.
I thought it was fun. Yeah.
I came in all the way from Toronto just to do it. It was awesome. It was very fun. It was great to put faces to name or to Twitter handles.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And you brought along a nice prize. Somebody won a phone.
A PC Mobile, Galaxy, Samsung,
from where?
Smartphone from President's Choice Mobile from PC Mobile. It was a great prize. Yeah, awesome phone.
Yeah. So you like to tweet a lot about this sort of thing, especially with the kids going back to university or going for the first time.
Yeah, going for the first time or just going off in general. This weekend is the big weekend when the students are moving into college, university. And it's interesting because we get them ready in a lot of ways. We buy their supplies and everything. But one thing I think we often miss is really giving them a good solid foundation for how to manage their finances.
Which is tricky.
It is very tricky, and for a lot of them, this is the first time that they don't have mom's wallet to go into to get $20 when they need it for pizza or whatever. So it's really important to give them some financial education and a little bit of rope, but not so much rope that they get themselves into a lot of trouble during the school year with debt and that sort of thing.
It's difficult enough because school is so expensive now, especially if the parents and or kids are paying for it, through their summer jobs and all that. I know that's how we like to work it with our oldest daughter. She works during the summer and tries to keep her money.
Exactly.
But
and on that, they should have their own bank account.
Yes, they should.
They should get a no-fee student bank account. They don't have to pay bank fees, but they see what's going in, they see what's coming out. This is a good thing to know.
But it's the first real test, right?
Totally.
Of living on your own and growing up, in that regard, because it's very important to manage your finances in a way that'll get you going throughout the year.
Exactly, and it's not too late to set any of that stuff up. So I mentioned PC Mobile. I have been working with Loblaws, PC Financial. Go into the grocery store. You can get your bank account. You can add them to your MasterCard. Now, I sort of recommend adding them to your card. You can get them a no-fee student card, but if you add them to yours, you're going to be able to track their spending, which is sort of a nice thing to be able to do. And you can put a limit on it, and you can track their spending and give them a little leeway, but still sort of be in control.
Problem is, every student can get a credit card these days. So
it gets tricky. So like I said, maybe this is a sort of a better way to go because you at least start getting the statements. The other thing you can do is most first-year students in particular will be in residence and get a meal plan. That being said, they still want to eat off campus sometimes, and if they're not on a meal plan, they need to manage their food budget. So what a lot of people do is buy gift cards actually for the grocery store, which is a great way to go because it's not going to, I don't know, beer or some other thing, that you don't want them to be spending their money on. So giving them gift cards, getting them a prepaid phone, making sure they have a bank account, all great ways to sort of give them that little bit of you're in charge of your money, but you're sort of overseeing it. I think that's a good way to go in the first year. By the second year, you really should give them more financial leeway and let them do it. But it is hard for the first time, I think, for students to manage their money.
Hard for the students and hard for parents because, not that they need to control everything, but now you're more than an arm's length away in many cases.
That's right. And what I do actually with my kids is, my daughter is not on a meal plan. She lives on her own with some other friends, is actually send her like a food budget that once a week, because then she has said to me, don't send it all at once. I can't trust myself. I live too close to a mall. So she gets that part of it, but helping them do that budget to say, here's how much money you're getting for food every week. Here's how much money is going to your rent. Letting them know exactly where it's going so they get an idea of where the expenditures take place.
Are you writing about this recently?
I am writing about this recently. If you go to Simpatico, I've written an article on not only how to help prepare your kids to go away to college, university for the first time, but I collected a bunch of sort of fun advice from all of us who said, geez, I wish I'd known that in the first year. Sort of the drink less, study more sort of philosophy, as well as lots of back to school stuff for the younger set as well.
See,
lots of good stuff.
I knew that, but I didn't pay enough attention to it the first year.
The first year. Lots of good advice there in terms of joining groups and that sort of thing and how to get involved with college life right off the bat.
Listen, thanks again for joining us last night. I'm already getting tweets from Patriots fans because I mentioned I'm a Jets fan.
I'm not even going to weigh in on that. Because I don't even know what you're talking about.
Listen, thanks.
Thanks,
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Come back and see us again.
I will.
All right. Kathy Buckworth, simpatico.ca feature writer. Check out her article on Head to University. I wish I had it. 7:52. We'll be back with more of CTV Morning Live after this.